What's going on, my friends? It's been a minute, but we are still doing our thing here. As I told you in the last vid, I do have the plans. I broke them down and showed them to you. The plans are now with the builder. We're waiting on them. Just cross your fingers, say your prayers, good thoughts, all that stuff that they're on board and want to do this. So if they are, we can, excuse me, that bump in the road hit my phone. We can proceed forward from there. And I got to get all this paperwork I've got to get done. I've got to meet with the contractors. So in the meantime, what I'm going to do is meet with my contractors, get all that stuff done, get people lined up, let them know what's going on, and hopefully we're good to go on that deal. Mainly, I'm just meeting with contractors for electrical and plumbing, and hopefully I've got another guy that can probably do the sewer situation with the pump that I've got going on. So that's 3 different things: the pump, the rough out for the sewer, and the electrician. Once we get that squared away, and then it's insulation in the inside. But before any of that, I got to get that house put down, and it's one step at a time, because the insulation is not just going to be the insulation of the inside of the house. I've got to pay probably an additional $1,000 to $1,200 to have them come spray insulate the underside of that house. That has to be done. It has to be a closed cell spray foam insulation, being that it's going to seal the bottom and insulate the bottom of that house. It's really the only insulation that is viable, as far as I know, to insulate the bottom of that house. If you know of something better, chime in. But what that's going to do is it's going to seal everything on the bottom. No critters and no bugs coming in from the bottom, at least. There's also, I was chatting with Clancy last night. I had dinner with him and his wife. Clancy was the guy that helped me build my van, and he did an amazing job. He and I put a lot of work into that. It's good to have friends that are always willing and enjoy doing that. He just loves doing that stuff, you know. So I can't thank him enough on that. Clancy is the man. He's just one of my best friends in the world. I love the guy to death. I love all of them. But he said that there's stuff you can treat also in the house that can prevent bugs, and it might be some of that part of that treatment that you put on there for termites that they do for house. But more than likely, I'm not going to worry about termites on this house. I mean, the house is 42 inches off the ground, and or 30 minimum for the bottom plate, so about 30 inches. And it's concrete piers, and you just, as long as you're checking your soil and treating it from time to time, you're not going to have to worry about termites. That's not to say that somebody at the house on the foundation doesn't have termites, but that's just because they were not staying on top of that stuff. But be it that it may, on this particular situation, it's treated wood on the siding and the floor joist. Termites they won't eat treated wood, and there's a possibility that the whole thing may be framed in treated wood. I'm thinking really the floor joist, most importantly, they have to be because you're on concrete piers. So anytime you build a house has a foundation or a slab that's on concrete, you have to have that bottom plate or the floor joists, you have to have them as treated wood. That's imperative, you know, because moisture can seep in that, and over time could rot that wood. So, but other than that, all is well. Just gonna make that happen, and I'll get my home base situated, and then I can get back to maybe seeing about getting a RV or a van built or something kind of cool to travel with. But that's one step at a time, my friends. Other than that, I thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Be cool. Bye.